Hello, friends. My name's Michelle, and I call myself the Beauty Treasure Hunter. Today, I've got lots of treasures for you. We're going to revisit a foundation that I have liked and just haven't worn in a while. I found a dupe for what I think is a dupe for the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Going to try some new balm from Versed. We're going to do another foundation stick as bronzer. I'm going to try out some e.l.f. Halo Glow finishing powder and see if it can take the spot of my Physicians Formula Butter Glow, and using my Kiko Milano bronzer again. So if you want to see how I got this look and find out what I used to make these sparkly green eyes, then stay right with me. Okay, getting started today. I'm going to use some Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Daily Sun Gel SPF 30. This one is kind of watery and does not have a scent. I was trying to pick out which sunscreen I wanted to wear today. And the first one I put on is one of those greasy ones with that, sunscreen smell. And immediately my mind started playing the music that I would hear at the pool. And one of the things that they had on repeat was Hot Child in the City. Hot Child in the City. Y'all remember that one? I sure hope I can smell after my nasal passage surgery. Because smell is so important to me. This one feels fabulous. It's going to sink right in. And I'm going to use the Dalba multi-serum or multi-balm, double serum, all in one, multi-balm. Wonder if it's double or multi. I generally think of multi as being maybe more than double, but my understanding could be completely flawed. Okay, that feels wonderful. And I'm going to use my little Cheer color corrector. Yeah, the last time I used it on my under eyes. This time I'm going to use it above and below. I like to keep the little covering on there so it doesn't dry out. And it came with two brushes. I'm going to use the bigger one today to just dab in. I put on a fresh set of my God Venus Wispy Lash Clusters yesterday. So I'll come back to that for the under eyes. And I found this Aveeno Calm and Restore. And I swear it reminds me of the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. So if you like that, but you don't like the way that price has been going up, you might want to give this one a try. And I have started tretinoin again, but when I do that, I totally avoid this nasal labial area right here, because that is my sensitive zone. But I'm doing it everywhere else and doing it fine. Okay, I'm going to use the bronzer that I'm going to use today. This is by Kiko Milano, and it's the Flawless Fusion Bronzer. Mine is in shade 8, and I'm going to use it to start my eye look today. I'm going to use a Flame Blender number 11 from the White ProArtist eye set. I've got all my brushes linked. I don't get any commission on anything yet, so just so you know. All right, that looks good as just a nice crease color, crease slash base. And I got this Princesa by Alamar Cosmetics in my IPSY box this time. And look what sparkles. I'm gonna swipe those for you. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to be sparkling when I go out thrifting today. All right, I think I'm going to take a ProArtist number 18. It's a little dense brush, shadow smudge, and I'm going to go in First with this olive green called Una Palma. One palm. And add some color here. And now I'm going to go in with this sparkle called Mojita Mommy. I'm doing that right on the upper lash line. And then up over the mobile lid. My pants are kind of an army olive green, so I'll be matching my pants today. I think I'm going to do that on my lower lash line as well. And I am going to use a lip brush for that because they're nice and flat. I think they're just good for lining underneath. Okay, now I think I'm going to use Senorita Sirena right here and do just a little bit underneath my eye. I'm going back in with the dark right underneath that. Okay, now I'm going to clean up a little bit. Okay, back in with my Made Sheer Under Eye Corrector and the smaller brush that came with it. And I'm still trying to figure out if I like this Tower 28 mascara. I think it's the Make Waves mascara. See the waves? Because it's still new and still pretty wet. Wish I could get my camera to stay focused, but then when my hand comes up, sometimes it throws it off. That's one of the first things I'll do if I ever make money doing this and make it to 1,000 subscribers. I will invest in an actual vlogging camera. I'm just using an extra better quality webcam than what my computer has on it. But it was only like 60 bucks, so I think I'll like this when it dries out a little bit, but it's still not there. All right, today for foundation, I am going to swatch several shades of the Maybelline Eraser Treatment Makeup. That's what it says. It is an SPF 20. So here is shade 110. And this always really helps me when I am trying to make a shade decision and someone else swatches. I can really make up my mind. So there's 110, and I don't have all these. We're just gonna swipe what I have. And this one is 112. So to me, we got some yellow, we've got a little bit of pink. That was 112. Now I jump to 130. Okay, it's a little darker, a little more orange. Then I have 150. So to me, it's like this one's light peach and this one's really a darker peach. And finally, I have 25. Now, as far as the tones go, I always look for something with a little bit of pink. I like this neutral, darker tone, so I'm going to show you that if I mix those two, I pretty much get what I'm looking for. See how that just matches me much better than any of these? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix some today because I still haven't found my perfect shade, and it may be one that I don't have yet. So anytime I see those at my salvage store and they're super cheap, I grab one. I try to remember what I don't have. So I'm mixing 112, which is the more pinky shade, and I am just squishing that out, putting it on my hand, and the darker one. And I'm gonna use, this is a new one that I've ordered that I didn't have. It's a number 88. It's like a larger 70. And I'm just gonna mix that up. Oh yeah. That just practically disappeared on my hand. So now we'll see if it practically disappears on my face. Okay, now I'm gonna see what my pores look like once I get this covered up here. So it's kind of like a medium coverage. It didn't totally cover that. I like to take what I have left over and just rub it on the tops of my hands. I think it helps hide my sunspots. I'm gonna take just a damp sponge and go over it. I haven't even looked in the 10X yet. I know, pretty good. Okay, in my last episode, I had found a dupe for my Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And so I'm gonna try another foundation stick, but it's the Tinted Glimmer Moisturizer Stick by Revlon. And this one's in the shade 170. This might be the darkest one. And this one is kind of sheer, so it's gonna be more similar, I think, to the Milani stick that I always use that I say is glossy. You're not gonna believe this, but I found a bunch of these at my salvage store already, even though they're like almost brand new. Okay, can use my flat top 60. Okay, that blended out nicely. I think I'm gonna set down my under eyes with my H2O Lock, my LA Girl, a fluffy flower brush. Haven't found a replacement for it yet. I just like to kind of spin it and tap it off. That's it. I don't use this anywhere else because it has moisture in it, so it will kind of cake up, but it's chef's kiss under the eyes if you need moisture. Okay, I'm enjoying my Precision Root Cover Up by L'Oreal Magic Root in dark brown. I have learned though that I should not use this brush. It's just too big. I'm going to use one in the BeauArt set today. Number 24. It's the eyeliner smudge. So this one's not angled, but we'll see how it goes. I'll clean up in just a minute. Just pushing up and then over. Okay, I'm going to take a spoolie and kind of go over that so it's not so harsh. I did like that brush. And that will just soften up what's on my skin underneath. And actually, I don't think I have any cleaning up to do. Okay, I'm going to go back in and do a little bit of tight lining. I got another Revlon Color Stay Multiplayer pencil. Some of these shades you can use on your lips. Some are more appropriate for your eyes. Well, this says Liquid Glide Eye Pencil in the shade High Stakes. It's a dark brown. And all these multiplayer pencils have brushes on the end, which is kind of nice. And I liked that. It was very glidey. For my blush today, I got one of these Versed balms in the shade Rush. It's called the Everything Balm Complexion color. Mine is in the shade Rush. I'm going to use a 487. I love the way balms look, but I do feel like if I didn't go over them with powders that they would just slide off my face. So I'm going to use my other Aether Beauty blush palette. I found these at Marshall's, but I looked online and they're $38. Yesterday I used the one that was more berry. Today I'm going to use one that's more corally. which is not generally a color I go for, but I think it might be a good summertime color. And mixed with bronzer, it might make a good blonder color. Okay, I like that. I think I'll use the highlighter that goes with it. It's kind of a yellow gold, but not too yellow. Back to the Kiko Milano bronzer. This is shade 8. It's very cool and matte. My number 50 brush. Bronze a little bit on the décolletage. Okay, for my lip liner today, I'm going to use this Colorgram. Got this off of IPSY. It is the all-in-one over lip maker in number 6 Rose Beige. To try to even my mouth up, I go above on this side and kind of right under on this side. I'm gonna have a little fun with my lips today. I have been playing around with reds. Rebecca from Frugalista, she has fabulous lips and she has lots of fun with red. So I'm gonna try a few today because some reds work for you and some don't, depends on their undertone. The first one I'm gonna try is from Revlon. It's number 809, and of course I cannot read the name. Wild Saffron. I think this looks a hint orangey, but the formula is to die for. It feels so good. This one's coming off. Okay, the next contender is also by Revlon. It's the Matte Light Crayon in number 9 Ruffled Feathers. Pretty bright looking. Okay, this is looking like Marilyn Monroe red. I think some of her reds were actually orange because they showed up better on camera somehow for the movie camera. So this one's a no, and boy, do reds stain. The next one is by Maybelline 382 Red for Me. I think maybe this is the red for me. I like that shade, but to me, you put on a red lip, you are getting ready to go to something really special, not to the thrift stores. I'm getting a nice stain though, don't you think? Okay, next we have the new Maybelline lipsticks. This is the matte number 4 Wild Card. And this is the kind of red I prefer, with more of a blue undertone. If you like the orange better, you'll have to tell me. I think that's my favorite, but not as far as formula. As far as formula goes, I liked that first Revlon because it was a satin. One more today. All right, this is the Revlon Colorstay Satin Ink in number 19, My Own Boss. This might be it, y'all. That feels divine. And it feels like it's gonna stay there too. So if I ever decide to wear a red lip out, which I don't think I ever have, ever, it might be that one. All right, gonna take this off. Okay, now my lips have really been through it, so how about some moisturization? I found this Mario Badesu lip mask with acai and vanilla. Oh, very nice. No taste, but a nice scent. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna try to go over with the lip liner. And I have tried a couple of these W7 thick drip glosses, and let's see, you can get them at Five Below. That feels really nice. So I think I'll stop with the lips now. I also need some gel in my brows. Help out the elf today. Really, really liking the number 7 ProArtist loose powder. I think it's called Setting the Scene. Yeah, Set the Scene. But even though they recommend a brush, I do like a puff because at this step, I'm trying to just hide pores. One final layer here with the purpose of hiding pores. I mean, to me, that's the purpose of my foundation. For some folks, it may be to even out your tone. But for me, I want one that's gonna help hide these pores. Now, how about a little D'Alba and a little L'Oreal? I got a whole bunch right there. Okay, so apparently you need to wipe your sprayer off. Okay, my makeup right in here is going nowhere today. And now for finishing powder. I'm gonna get out my e.l.f. Halo Glow. Mine is in the shade. It says Fair Neutral Cool. Thank heaven for readers and magnifying glasses. Here's Fair Neutral Cool. And I have designated this Real Techniques number 91 as my finishing powder brush. I still have to say that my favorite one is the Butter Glow Powder by Physicians Formula. I still have a little bit of glow coming through. So this is my final look for the day. Feels good. Doesn't feel too cakey or anything. My lips survived. With that good Mario Badescu lip mask. Let's see. I liked mixing these two Maybelline Eraser foundations. I mixed 112 and 225. I liked the Versed Everything Balm in the shade Rush. I'm also loving this little corrector. I think it's a dupe for the Tarte. I don't have the Tarte, so I can't tell you for sure, but if the Tarte ever goes on sale, then I'll be able to tell you. But this one is an amazing value. I do love the shade of this Kiko Milano bronzer. Fantastic. And as far as consistency, I love the Revlon Glimmer Moisturizer Stick, a darker color for either your contour or your bronzer. Really like it. I do not like the e.l.f. Halo Glow finishing powder as much as I like the Physicians Formula Butter Glow. And I really do think this Aveeno Calm and Restore Cream it's the bomb. It's just so good. And I found it at my salvage store, of course. So I didn't have to pay full price for it. But even full price, this is still way cheaper than the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. And that's what I think it's a dupe for. So thank you for watching today. I hope this has been a little fun for you. It's fun for me. It takes my mind off things that I worry about, keeps me from worrying. I look forward to what looks I can put together and show to you. I look forward to seeing your comments and replying too. So please like and subscribe. We're growing this channel little by little. Hope to make it to 1,000 subscribers soon. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. And if you're not doing so hot, then I hope this took your mind off of things for just a little while. And I hope you see me next time.